Yes, people, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Manchester United. It's been a while, guys. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's get a bit more active. Apologies, I've not been active. To be honest, there's not been much to be active about in around Manchester United. We'll do a bit of a reaction about the Fulham game, which was obviously about a week ago. And then also what we'll do is we'll talk about the transfers. So sorry, let me just sort my camera out. It's all over the place at the moment. Yeah, so Fulham 0, Manchester United 1. Not the best performance, to be honest. I think it was actually a shit performance, in all honesty. It was just about 3-point collectors, and that's it. That's all it is, I can say. You know, the substitutions did make an impact. Individually, Garnacho was trying, which was fine. You know, looked a bit lost on a few occasions. But I am going to talk about someone that I've mentioned previously, but not gone into too much detail. I think now's the time to actually break it down. And in simple words, Rasmus Højlund's not the guy. Seriously, he's Rasmus Højlund, aka the Danish Alan Smith. Like he's really bad. He's really bad. He's so poor. Poor in the sense you can be a striker and not score goals, but you're putting the 110% effort in. I get that. I can remember many years ago when Andy Cole came on the scene with a big transfer from Newcastle United, and it was you just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. He was trying. He was getting put through. He was getting the service, but he just couldn't score. And then once he broke through, he couldn't stop scoring after that. And then obviously Dwight York came on the scene, and the combination between York and Cole was just absolutely phenomenal. Rasmus Højlund just can't do the basics. He can't hold the ball. You know, he's 6 foot plus. His physicality is not the greatest. And in all fairness, you know, Zirkzee not far off. And if I had to choose one, it had to be Zirkzee, because he's a little bit technical, but Rasmus Højlund, he's not going to get us the goals. So hate to break this to the Rasmus Højlund fans, but if we can cash in on him and get some money, we ain't going to get the big 70 million. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't even bench him. And I'll be honest with you, because you can't play the Ruben Amorim structure. And there might be a few players that can't play that. But from a striker's point of view, like, listen, man, it's not all about getting the service. There's some things that you can't get taught. And it's a natural thing. But Rasmus Højlund, he just can't do it. And Fulham game, it just showed that we don't have profiles in that team. We just don't have profiles. We have that, and I've said it so many occasions, that we play this double pivot. You know, like when Cobby comes on, Man United, they play it. You can't play it. Cobby has to be pushed forward, okay? And I don't know why Bruno's playing out wide, and this comes down to Amorim. Like, he needs to play him in the middle, a bit more deeper. Some of these players are just playing off their names, but they ain't got the attributes. Some are not good enough to play for Manchester United. So that was my take on it. Let me know your thoughts on the game. But it was just 3 points and you move on. Today, Manchester United in Romania. I'll be interested to see what the lineup is. We're in a comfortable position, but I think we still want to creep up the table. It's just crazy. If you look at where we are in Europa and look at where the Premiership is, man, bloody hell, man. There's two sides to Manchester United. And yeah, we'll see what happens tonight. I'm expecting 3 points, but you know, with Manchester United, isn't it? They're always there to surprise us. Latest transfer updates. No news on Marcus Rashford. He wants the big move. He's just stinking the place out at Manchester United. And you know, I've seen so many press conferences of Ruben Amorim, and he comes across very straightforward, which I like, and he's not really making it personal between him and Rashford. He's basically telling all the players, this is how it is. You don't perform, you know, in training, you ain't gonna start. So, you know, I don't know why he's training anyway. I don't know why Marcus Rashford is training with Manchester United, because where have you been? The last time you actually played was against Victor Plazin, and after that you went AWOL because you won a new challenge. Well, I'm sorry, but it looks like to me you ain't get that challenge, because even your ex-colleague of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, he can't get you through the door at AC Milan. That just shows, isn't it, where you are. And Kyle Walker just comes in and just gets his lone move. You want your big move to Barcelona, right, which you're pushing for, you ain't gonna get it. You can't get into the Barcelona team. So mate, you're really stinking the place out. You are a senior member in the club now. You're not a young kid. You know, the likes of Toby Collier and Garnacho and these guys, you know, you should be setting an example. But you can't. You can't. So really and truly, I'm done with Marcus Rashford. Unless he's willing to come out and give that dedication again, then so be it. But I can't see that, because he's not going to get his move. He's going to be in and out of the team. He's not really going to be playing. That's the way I see it. And what's the point of wasting your energy there? You've got I think he's 16 or 17 years old, Chidibe Obi Martins, who was signed from Arsenal. I've been watching him very, very closely. 6 foot, and hold the ball. He's got a deadly touch, and he's a finisher. So I think to myself, like, why don't you just bring him? Why don't you just break him into the first team? What harm can he do? Just to touch on the Fulham game, another one. Toby Collier just comes in, does the very basics. That clearance, you know, you can't train that. That's a natural instinct where while everyone was ball watching, his football IQ was really good, that he stopped backtracking. Everyone missed the float of the ball. It come off. I can't remember if it was a Fulham or United player, and he was there to clear it. Absolutely brilliant. And all he's doing is the very basics. I would like to see him this evening. I'd like to see him start this evening, to be honest. I want to see a full game of him, because you know what? It's good, man. This is what I've been crying for. And you know, Ruben Amorim's era started with his first signing, Patrick Dogu. Patrick Dogu from Lecce, 24 million with add-ons. Great signing. I think a Danish international, wing-back position is going to do absolutely. I think he's going to do really well. It looks like a good fit, something that we need. But you know, we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. But it's surprising and it's ironic that the minute they made that signing, it's like Luke Shaw has just come from the dead. He has just risen from the dead. Seriously, he's back in training because he knew my position's in threat or something. I just find that surprising. It's a coincidence, you know, you sign him. So I think he should be arriving today for his medical. And yeah, Rashford just thinking the place out. He's not going to get his move. I can't see him going. I can't even see Garnacho going. But one thing that I'm happy about what Amorim's doing, whether they're Amorim signings, I don't know, but the young generation he's signing, that's another one called Heaven. Can't remember his first name, guys. Let me know in the comments. From Arsenal, man. We are really taking over Arsenal's academy. He's another prospect. Only time will tell. So yeah, man, I mean, that's where we are at the moment. Yes, I'd love to get a striker, and the problem we've got in the striking position is we've got 2 young strikers. Yeah, not hungry strikers, not the best strikers. To have that, we need a senior member. We need a senior profile around those strikers that they can rub off and learn a thing or two. And we don't have that, and that's the biggest problem, because they just look lost. Zirkzee and Rasmus. Yes, Zirkzee is a bit more technical than Rasmus, but this is what I've said right from the beginning. I'm concerned where the where the goals are going to come from. So, I mean, today I will predict, I think it will be a win for Manchester United. I think it'll be a 2-0 win, a clean sheet. And yeah, we'll see what the performance is like, because that's what it's all about, is the performance. We've obviously got a game on the weekend, and we don't know what to expect from these guys, man. They always are surprising us every game. Guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you for the next one.